Morning, print shop. Oh, we need to clean. What is up, my friends? Good morning. It is an absolutely beautiful Thursday morning here in Arkansas. It's Mike Friday. I am so glad you decided to join me. If you're new to the channel, thank you for watching. Go ahead and ding the bell, subscribe, and, well, we can talk more. Kind of been off the YouTubes for a couple of weeks, letting some internal turmoil settle itself out, and and letting all this impeachment shit kind of settle out so I could understand what was going on a little bit better. Turns out I was right. I hope you know that you are indeed a bad motherfucker, and that anything you think you might want to accomplish, you can do it. Oh, good Lord. Just think positive. Be positive and act proactively. Be the bad motherfucker that I know you are. Help other people out. Love your fellow man, regardless if they agree with you or not. Oh, man. Had a rough couple of weeks. Well, not that bad. But I just didn't post any videos, and I apologize for that. Gonna get back to the bike build here soon, and really all we got is I have to forge a headlight mount and a rear fender mount, and then we'll paint those two things in the wheels and finish up with some details. Can't wait. Here in Arkansas, I'll probably get at least 2 or 3 more days of riding in, if it stopped raining. Oh, now, impeachment. I have been begging for the Democrats to bring impeachment upon the president. Well, because I know that he didn't do anything wrong. The one thing that, well, there's several things that point to no wrongdoing, but the main one is the president of Ukraine says he didn't even know that the aid was being withheld. So there's no this for that, which is what quid pro quo means. No this for that. So yeah, that blows it out of the water. Then they've got, these Democrats are calling these people witnesses. They're not fact witnesses, they're opinion witnesses. These are lifetime bureaucrats, diplomats, people who are responsible for carrying out, not forging, our international responses and our foreign policy. Does anyone understand who is in charge of our foreign policy? Who sets our foreign policy? President of the United States. He can withhold that aid for any reason, whatever he wants. In fact, he didn't say, we'll withhold this aid if you don't do this or that. He just wanted to make sure that they knew about what corruption was going on, and that he knew and had evidence of what corruption was going on, because it is in fact a fact that we know that Ukraine interfered with the 2016 election. And these opinion witnesses are indeed responsible for the shitty way we have been doing foreign policy. I, for one, think it would be a great idea if Russia was not a foe. Why not work to make world peace? We can't have world peace if we're enemies with other nations. So you wanna bitch because the president is being friendly with Russia? So what? I'm happy he's doing it. So these people are not following the foreign policy, or were not following the foreign policy that the president had set. So why not fire their asses? This former Ukraine ambassador woman, she works at the president's pleasure. So he can fire her for no reason whatsoever. I just don't like you, lady. And fire her ass. And all of them have come up there. They've got a grudge. Their foreign policy that they've been following for decades, that they've had a personal hand in helping forge with weaker presidents, is coming to an end. And they don't like it. It's time for a new way of looking at the world, a new way of doing business with the world. I hear people bitching about farmers losing farms and hurting and shit. You haven't even felt any of the trade war. Haven't. These people just want to try and harm our president. It's come out that the whistle leaker's attorney is an anti-Trumper who has been posting for years. It's time for a coup. The coup's coming. If this one fails, 2 more will pop up. That's his tweets that he tweeted to the president. This whistle leaker is going to be outed. The whistle leaker is part of a conspiracy. And it's obvious. Adam Schiff is a fucking moron asshat. And a dickheaded one at that. The Democrats right now, I don't know what the fuck they're thinking. They promised they would impeach, so they got to try. Now they're hoping, and I know exactly what Schiff is hoping. He doesn't care what this investigation nets. He doesn't care that it's a fake investigation. He doesn't care that he helped set it up. All he cares about is that he can bring articles of impeachment for obstruction of Congress. They're duly lawful, authorized oversight. But when the president knows it's bullshit, and it's obvious bullshit, he has a right. He has a responsibility to protect the presidency for future presidents against bullshit like this. He is setting precedent. Fuck you. And have you noticed, Schiff was serving subpoenas as soon as people voluntarily came in, so he could say he deposed them. But he withdrew a subpoena for somebody who said, no, I'm not coming, and he went to court, and they were going to lose that court case with the subpoena. So they're not even subpoenaing John Bolton or Mick Mulvaney. It's just stupid. They're trying to harm people. They're trying to... Remember, you have to lawyer up big time when you're going to go before Congress. This costs a lot of money, and most of these people, they don't make that much money. So yeah, Michael Flynn's fixing to get out of his shit too, because that's exactly why they were going after his son. They said, we're going to get your son on this or that if you don't plead guilty to this. And his whole family was poor, broken, because of all the shit they were going through. Over setting up a legal back channel. And just didn't, it was not a lie. And even the people who interviewed him said it wasn't a lie. So that's going to go away. People are claiming the president, all these people that are around the president have been indicted. They've been indicted for shit that happened way before they even worked for Donald Trump. Had nothing to do with the Trump presidency. Done. They're going to try and pull in obstruction of Mueller thing, the 12 or 11 or whatever things that Mueller said, well, this might be obstruction. That's all this ended up being about. When they realized they had jack shit, they just sat around and waited for Trump to say something they didn't like and called it obstruction. Again, he has a responsibility to protect the presidency from bullshit investigations like this for future presidents. You want to know why precedent is so important? Well, you have the nuclear option on judges now, which means that Trump is going to fill the entire country with conservative judges who are lifetime prospects, and he's looking at people in their 30s and 40s. They're going to be around for another 40 years. 2 Supreme Court judges going to be around for life. We got 1, maybe 2 fixing to retire. President Trump needs this win. We need to help him claim this victory that the Democrats are handing over to him. They've got no one who can beat him. They want to scream, oh yeah, we can beat him. Well, I'll beat him like a drum. Biden is a retard. It's obvious he's just an old man who's just walking around running for president because he realized they were fixing to investigate him. He's looking for that Democrat immunity. All you got to do is run for president if you're thinking you're going to be investigated for something illegal. Because the people on your side aren't going to look at it, and the people on the other side, well, you can just claim he's trying to go after his political opponents. Which is why Hillary's not in prison right now and still running her fucking mouth. Yep. I think President Trump has it pretty much sealed up, his victory. But that's not a reason to get complacent. We got to vote. We got to encourage others to vote. My wife, whom I'm separated with right now, she just went and registered to vote. She is watching the news now. She is learning things. She realizes now it's important. Paying attention to this shit is important. It may be frustrating as fuck, and it really is. But it's important, no matter what your opinion is. Talking about it with other people is important. Because if you don't talk about it with other people, well, have you ever noticed how you say something out loud and you stop in the middle of it and you go, ugh, that was stupid. I do it in these videos a lot. So change your opinion by just speaking out loud. I change my opinion just by talking to you people. I hear dumb things I say and I realize, wait, what the fuck? That's idiotic. And then I change my opinion. Be positive. Think positive. If you see somebody out there that needs help, help them. A guy holding a sign that says, we'll work for food, or somebody living under a bridge, there's a McDonald's right there. Go to fucking McDonald's, get them a 4 for $4 or a cheeseburger and a drink and give it to them. Carry an extra pair of shoes behind the seat of your truck or in the trunk of your car. Put a old pair of socks in each one of them. And if you see somebody who needs new shoes, they're out there wet, they're out there fucked up, their shoes are, they got crackhead shoes on where the laces are laced up so tight because their feet are too small for the shoe. Do that. Give them your old shoes and a couple of pair of socks. Carry a jacket behind the seat of your truck, a little blanket, something, a throw, and help. I love you. Have a good one.
Little doggy.